Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian has delivered a stark warning, claiming that Iran is engaged in a full-scale war with the United States, Israel, and European powers. He argued that sanctions, trade blockades, and covert operations are not mere political pressure, but a comprehensive campaign to weaken Iran, describing it as a conflict more severe than the Iran-Iraq War of the 1980s. Pezeshkian emphasized that Tehran is prepared to respond decisively to any military actions, framing Western pressure as an existential threat. This rhetoric comes amid heightened tensions, with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu scheduled to meet U.S. President Donald Trump this week, signaling potential new sanctions or military plans. Experts suggest Iran's statement may serve both as a domestic rallying cry and a strategic deterrent signal to the West. Beyond Al Jazeera's coverage, multiple outlets highlight that Iran is now framing economic, cultural, and diplomatic pressure as part of this war. France, Germany, and the UK recently imposed renewed sanctions over Tehran's nuclear program. The conflict escalates global concerns. Analysts warn that combining sanctions with war rhetoric increases the risk of miscalculation, especially when military, economic, and political fronts overlap. The announcement also signals potential regional instability. Iran's allies and proxies in the Middle East could be drawn into the conflict if tensions escalate, and Tehran's threats may trigger heightened military readiness in neighboring countries. The global community now watches closely to see whether this is symbolic rhetoric or a prelude to more tangible actions. This development underscores a critical turning point in international relations as Tehran frames itself as under siege by Western powers. The coming weeks could define whether diplomacy prevails or the region edges toward a broader confrontation.